Welcome to the Goon Cast. I'm Joe. This week we were talking sports with stand-up comic Gary Leli. We do this every week, so make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for more from the Goon Cast. Of course, comment below. In this clip, we were talking the NFL, the collapse of the Patriots. Cam Newton to blame. Can Bill Belichick do anything?
Who is it?
Tough.
The Patriots kind of suck, huh?
I mean, kind of suck is a relative term. They've been in there in games, but they're 2-4,
Rough game
which is very bad.
Yeah. They're just not a talented team. It's not their year.
What you guys are forgetting to realize here is that the AFC East is a toilet bowl. The Bills will collapse somewhere along the line.
I hope not.
The Patriots are going to end up 9-7 and win the division.
I don't know. They're playing the Bills next week, so that's going to be a real defining game. If they
Isn't it
lose
crazy
that
how
game,
good Tom looked?
Let's see how
Skip Bayless said Tom Brady just entered the MVP competition. Conversation, whatever.
Right now, one can argue if you took a look at the Patriots and you took a look at the Buccaneers, who was more important to the Patriots, Bill Belichick or Tom Brady?
Well, it's early.
Because you think about it, Tom Brady has probably the greatest career of any football player in the history of football.
Undoubtedly.
Right? So,
what about Eli Manning, though?
Beat him twice.
That's true. You got a good
Real
point. The only thing is that why would Tom Brady leave a situation like that?
Well,
that's the question.
Himself somewhere else. It's a weird breakup. It definitely is weird.
Yeah, the vibe seemed like he wanted to do his own thing. There might have been a little friction.
That, and it almost seems like he wanted to prove that he's like the end all be all.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because look how bad the Patriots look right now. They're not doing good. And he's what, 5-2?
I believe so.
Yeah. 5-2, and he got Antonio Brown, so that'll work out.
Well, yeah, he's definitely in the MVP consideration. Cam Newton, however, is not. He got benched in the fourth quarter. That's worth mentioning, right? They put Jared Stidham in. And he
why'd they bench him? Just because it was over? Or
just because it was over, yeah. And to send a message that this could happen all of the time. Well, Patriots, you think they'll bounce back, Gary? I also think that they will bounce back somehow.
I think they might be in that Lawrence sweepstakes. Don't forget about that.
I don't know if they'll bounce back as much as the rest of the league will collapse or the division.
What's their record right now?
2-4.
That's bad.
It's ugly.
And what's the Bills' record?
5-2.
5-2. Yeah.
Yeah. So this next week they can go to 3. They can advance to 3-4 and knock Buffalo down to 5-3.
Let's go Bills, baby.
Yeah, it's huge. And then they'll get 2 gimmies against the Jets, so they'll get to 5-4 at some point.
No, the Jets got to beat somebody.
If you guys are smart, why not tank the year? Fuck it. Get some draft capital.
Smart. You and your tanking. We're not all Knicks fans here.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just put it this way. If I'm on a team that's 0-15, 0-14, I'm probably pulling for the for the 0.
They're 2-4 in a garbage division. It was called earlier. Don't worry, they're gonna be fine. There's 3 wild card spots.
Toilet division.
Listen,
sorry.
The whole AFC East is trash. The NFC East is trash.
Trash.
It's garbage.
Something about the East.
One good team.
Everybody wants to play in the West. I don't blame them. It's the same thing in the NBA.
I mean, listen, if you can play 8 games in the sun or 8 games in the freezing cold, you go play in the sun.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
I mean,
that's probably a little bit of why.
Maybe I'm just a football purist, but I disagree.
You want to see him out there on the hardwood turf of the Meadowlands?
Fuck yeah.
So, Joe,
Stephen A. Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Joe, here's the question for you.
Yeah.
Being that you're a big Tom Brady fan, right? If the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl,
ooh,
are we cheering for that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Tom if it comes to that. Depends who they're going up against.
What if he gives some interview
guess,
where he's like, "Oh, I'm showing New England what I could really do. They didn't know what they had
talk
with
some
me.
shit.
What if he talked down? What if he
talk? It depends on the level of down talk. If he's saying, I wanted to prove myself, that's one thing. But if he's saying, Bill was a fool, or I really
What if he
carried
says
the
they
team
were
all those
fools
years,
for not letting me prove myself?
How are they not letting him prove himself going out there with the Julian Edelman and no one else like they did? That really
What happens if he wins the Super Bowl, wins Super Bowl MVP, and then says when he's accepting the MVP trophy, "I couldn't have done it without the Goon Cast."
You know what? I would be.
That'd be the greatest
elated.
moment of our lives.
I think
That would be something.
That'd be some
Eli's
great
still
promotion.
better, though. Eli's still better.
I think that would be. I think you could forgive him.
Yeah, I definitely could. Definitely.
Be a fan then.
I probably, if I met him, it wouldn't come up, I wouldn't be bringing it up.
Wait, what if he says that, but then a couple months later he shoots Belichick in the head?
Oh, that's
God. That makes
like
it
a
terrible.
cabin or something.
Wait a second. What happens if he says, "I helped Aaron Hernandez in all of those murders"?
Man, that would be quite the revelation. That would be something.
That'd be awesome.
Who is it?
Goon.